I call them prophet messengers, and I want them to look as though they have a sense of dignity and that they have a stateliness about them. And to accentuate that, of course, they're not realistic, but you can recognize them as a woman or a figure of some sort. I have 2 pieces here as part of this exhibit. I'm privileged to have some of my own work here. The exhibit is all about women artists and the artist pieces that I've chosen. I could choose anything that I wanted to, so I chose women who inspired me by their works. Some of the living artists are Jane Haskell, Aaronel, deRoy, Gruber, Janet Fish, Janet Tobin, Diane Samuels, and some people I don't know personally. She did a lot of drawings of angels and cats, and it's called Holy Cats. My own work that I brought to the exhibition is the current work that I'm doing, concentrating on figures. When I first became a sculptor, I started doing figures, which I had never even painted before. But the figures that I started working with were very primitive looking, and in some cases I charred them as well with a blowtorch because they were meant to be ritual in a ceremony of some sort. Here we have one of the latest pieces that I've made, which are in cast silicone, and I chose that material because it has a translucency. I don't have any particular subject that I look to in each time. Like, for instance, at the top of this you can see scissors with yellow handles, and at the bottom you can see a feather and a key. They're usually symbolic things that lead you to think about other things beyond just the objects themselves. I was hired right from high school, actually, by a greeting card company in Cleveland where I lived. And then I went to college and got married and continued studying. But as a serious artist, I'd say probably 40 years I've been an artist. I'm privileged to do my own work, my own choices. I haven't cast yet. I haven't made a mold for this one yet. But it has a cup, a bowl at the top, and it's as though the water is flowing out beyond and around the figure. Water is a very symbolic element in itself, so I think it's an important aspect of this piece.